All right, we'll see how this goes with the voice. Having some issues with the vocal cords, might sound a little bit scratchy, but bear with me on that. First of all, I want to thank the High School Hall of Fame for selecting me. It's a real honor. And you know, as Ben said before, seeing some of the people that are here today, and I know that it's been said specifically about this person before, I gotta say it again, man, Eric Dickerson. You know, growing up in Euclid, you know, I wasn't a Browns fan, I'm not gonna get into that. It was my brother's fault. But watching running backs growing up, you know, guys like Franco and Tony Dorsett, and then when I first saw Eric Dickerson, I was like, man, craziness. But anyway, you know, what the High School Hall of Fame represents, I think is just so important because, you know, high school football in particular, I think it represents community in a way that, you know, you don't necessarily, you're certainly not going to see in the future with college football. You know, I think fans of those sports are a type of community, but in the NFL, obviously the players are selected. But in high school football, we all come together, and we grew up in similar circumstances. And I know it's been talked about before, but you know, football is about family. And you know, we don't choose the family that we grow up with. I know a lot of people have talked about their stories, and you know, both of my parents had some demons that they dealt with, but because of love in the community and the extended family of schools, of coaches, of teachers, I'm so grateful tonight. Coach Tom Bank, who was my high school football coach, is here. Coach Paul Serra, who was my geometry teacher, also the baseball coach at Euclid, that became my guardian for a year as my mother was dealing with some demons and my father wasn't around. I'm just so grateful that you're both here tonight. Had an opportunity to play for Coach Cooper, Bobby DiGeronimo, extended family, got to play against Coach Kyle. It's just amazing what community can do for individuals, what we can achieve, you know, not just as athletes, but as people. And I told you this the other night, Coach Kyle, you know, my favorite line about coaching is that, you know, a good coach makes you a better player, but a great coach makes you a better person. And that's what this thing's really all about. And I'm just so grateful to be recognized and be honored among so many other people. And you know, when I see awards like this, I just, you know, it's great, but it's not just a symbol of what we've done, but how we can challenge ourselves moving forward. You know, there's one last saying. You know, the saying is that, you know, the meaning of life is to find your gift, but the purpose of life is to give that gift away. It's about carrying on community, extending that family. What a beautiful gift. I mean, as athletes, we're put on a pedestal. We know this, right? What are we gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with that time? When you're up there to talk, when you're being seen. I want to be a reflection of what was given to me so freely by coaches like Tom Bank, by coaches like Paul Serra, by coaches like John Cooper, by people like Bobby DiGeronimo, and the lessons that I learned from playing against people like Chuck Kyle. So every day that I live my life, the most important coaching I do is with the 14-year-old and the 12-year-old that my son and my daughter had. And I'm a reflection of all of what you were to me, the lessons that you taught me. And I'm excited about the opportunity to teach them, but every opportunity that I get to speak about what this game really means, about what family and community really means, I'm truly honored and inspired. And once again, thank you for the opportunity to come up here, and congratulations to every one of you, so well deserved. Thank you.